Welcome back to Twin J Racing, everyone. We are here in my favorite truck studio today. I want to talk about a quick topic that's kind of blowing up everywhere, and I'm a little late to the game. It should have already been talked about, but I was debating on actually doing this or not. But anyways, the Motor Trend channel, or Motor Trend Video, or whatever division they actually are, announced that they're not making any more new content, or that they've been canceled. Which I kind of saw the writing on the wall when David Freiberger started his YouTube channel back up. He hadn't done anything with it for like 5 or 6 years. Then all of a sudden, boom, he's doing videos, doing, high quality production stuff I'm not quite doing. But his channel started up. Finnegan's has always been there. They axed the off-road dirt every day, which I really liked it. And Dave Chappelle really started his YouTube channel and brought it up. But their slow production on videos is really what kind of was the sign to me that stuff is, going to be coming to an end. And they say I think it's $41 million in debt or something on that. I don't know. I don't understand how that could happen. They got to be making money on that stuff, but I'm not a business person, so I don't know. Anyways, the points I wanted to get to today real quick. Number one is, let's go back. When I was a young adult, or even probably preteen, Power Block it wasn't even Power Block back then. It was just, I believe, Horsepower, or actually it was Hot Rod TV, and Trucks were the two shows that I watched religiously when they first started. And I mean, we're talking when they first started. You had Chuck and Joe, which them guys are great, and then you had Stacy David. And then shows have evolved since then. You got Extreme 4x4 and Horsepower TV? I think it was Horsepower TV, where they built engines and stuff. Well, that was actually Hot Rod that kind of turned into Horsepower TV. Anyways, I digress, but that's where I started, and I've enjoyed multitude of shows, and shows have come and gone, and they've kind of ruined some shows, in my opinion, and I've kind of dropped off the Power Block a while ago. I don't have cable TV, yada, 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 and some of the shows, really, they're trying too hard, in my opinion. You can watch them on YouTube, or wherever you want. You can actually watch them on Power Block, but anyways, I digress. I've always been a TV show fan. I've watched for the good, the bad, the ugly. But when you come to Roadkill, it was a different animal. I'm not going to say every show, but most of the shows that are out there are product driven by what was given to them. Where Roadkill, yeah, they had some where they got stuff given to them, but that didn't necessarily drive the show. Like, we're going to build this show around this product. We're going to go out, buy a car. When it first started, we're going to go out and buy a car and drive it home, no matter what condition. And that started a thing for a lot of people, including me to a point. And it started to show people that you don't have to have your car perfect. Or, Queen Freiberger's line, don't get it right, just get it running. And that's a big thing. My dad's GTO is in the condition it is in because, well, we wanted to make it right. We took it apart to do body work, which is where a lot of cars stall out. You take it apart to do body work, take it apart to build an engine, you take it apart to do this, and it never gets finished. Where if you just get it running and you go out and enjoy the car, then start the bigger projects that keeps you motivated. But Roadkill was really the first show that showcased that. And it also didn't showcase, well, we need to use this part because that's what they paid us to do. We bought a car, we got it running. Or we took one of the Datsun, that's just a rot box that we put a V6 in and a turbo hanging out the hood, and went out and have fun. They were literally about going out and having fun. I'll always remember the Lowrider episode. And it was something we really enjoyed, but it was a different kind of TV, and it really sparked a lot for a lot of people. Everybody you talk to about the show has a different opinion. There's some people who don't like it, and there's some people that don't like Freiberger and Finnegan, but that's another story too. But they were, in my opinion, they really put on out to the world, just go out and have fun. Take your junk Literally, take your junk, and they go to junkyards and get it running and driving. Go out and enjoy it. The crusher and pallet, just the stuff they did was absolutely crazy and went against the grain. And it's a sad day that we're losing that. And I've talked to, a friend of mine who's building a 55 Olds right now. That's literally just going to be that kind of throw a motor in it, throw a trans in it, and just go have fun. Who cares what the rest of it looks like? It's got a seat in it. It's got brakes. Who cares? Yes, I know, and I've seen this in other places that they all have YouTube channels, and you do need to go. You don't have to, and you don't need to. If you want to see the content that they kind of created, go watch them. But a lot of them, once that show is done, with the exception of probably Bicycle Garage, sadly, I've never watched his stuff, but I watched his show on Motor Trend, Roadworthy Rescues, and I guess he does more or less the same. Anyways, go watch these people. Freiburgers is a little different. It's roadkill, not roadkill-ish. He's done some road trips, but he didn't go rescue a car and then do a road trip. Finnegan's had a channel for years. I watch his channel all the time. It shows a lot of wrenching and a lot of this. Back to the Dirt Every Day. I loved Dirt Every Day to a point. Some of the episodes were really good. Some of the episodes weren't so great. It got a lot better, in my opinion, once Chappelle got on there. And I really enjoy Dave Chappelle's YouTube channel because he doesn't just do off-road anymore. I'm not a lowrider guy, but the work he puts in, the bag everything, which he's crazy, bags everything, is really nice. And I really enjoy his work. But his channel is great. Fred Williams' channel is hit and miss, but I used to love Fred Williams. I followed him back when he was, at one point in time, I believe he was the editor of 4-Wheel Drive, but I loved his articles. He always did crazy stuff. I think he was a better writer than he is a YouTube person, but you'll have that. But to close this out, we lost something when they did this. And there's still mixed signals. There's a whole nother season of Roadkill. There's another season of HRG. They're still shooting it. Lucky put some stuff up that they're still shooting the rest of the season. But then there's mixed signals that they might reinvent and do stuff a little differently, and maybe different channels or shows a little differently on a different channel. Who knows? Kind of a lot of mixed information out there. But the long and short of it is we are lucky. There's this platform, which I even get to use. You guys, the 10 people that'll watch this, thank you. Let me do what I want to do, and I try to showcase. But on YouTube, there's lots and lots of different kind of things. And in my opinion, Roadkill kind of sparked that in some of this stuff, in some of the channels, in some of the. But go out and enjoy it. It's a sad day we lost Roadkill. It's a sad day that we lost kind of the way Roadkill is. It was just a show about having fun with your cars. And that's point blank what it is. Go out and have fun with your cars. And whether it's perfect or not, just go out and enjoy it. But always make it better. Don't leave it the same. Just try to always pick at something. There's always something you can work on to make it better. If you just get it running and driving and you don't make it better after that point, because then, okay, you're enjoying the car, but you can always, if there's stuff to fix, make it better. And that's what they did with a lot of their cars too. They would take it, start here. Well, half the time they blow it up and they got to fix something, and then they'd still continually make it better. But I wanted to put my 2 cents worth in. I believe we lost a lot. The car shows are not what they used to be, but I understand they have to be driven by what was given to them and sponsors and all of that fun stuff. So thank you, everyone, for letting me rant. If you made it this far, please like, share, and subscribe, and try to have a good day.